Hi, yes, it is the month of more and it is day 11. And this is so exciting because in about 3/4 of an hour, we've got, hang on a minute, they keep popping up messages for me, error performing query. Okay, I think I'm still live. Yep. Isn't that interesting? Every time I start, something pops up. So day 11 of the month of more. And this week, which is week 2, is the week that we are focusing on money and wealth. So we've focused on health, and you've had activations and corrections for health. This week so far, you've had the activations and correction for money and wealth. And we've decided all as a group that money does grow on trees, which I really love. And we've also given you access to your own check. Now this is the LifeWave check. However, there is also an Activate Abundance check in there in your group. So I've just printed it up, cut it into this square. So this is my check. I'm going to be filling it out later. So this is your, if we're Patch Me Up Babe, then this is your Manifestation Babe check, right? Now you have to look at this as though this is a very real thing, and you have to have very realistic goals when you fill your check out. So whatever you're making at the moment, think about how much more you'd like to make realistically by the end of the week or the end of the month. Let's do it monthly, by the end of the month. And you put that amount that you think you can realistically come, but it could be a bit of a push because we are in this month of more, we are having more power, more willingness to say yes, more willingness to move forward beyond our sabotaging programs. Just put a little bit more than what you think it should be and have it right in front of you all of the time. Again, I put mine in front of my computer every time I sit down, every time I walk past it, I'm looking at the check, I'm looking at the amount, I'm giving thanks for this amount in my account at the end of the month. Now, one thing that you need to know, this is your intention, and setting your intention with gratitude and joy brings into form what it is that your mind has been focused on. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it will come into form by the end of this month. I've filled out my first check months and months and months ago, and the amount I put in didn't happen in the first week, but it did happen a couple of months later, and it was like, oh, so I'm continuing to feed my unconscious that that's the amount that is coming into my account at the end of each month. Use the check and have fun with it. Remember, the key to enlightenment and the key to the month of more is to lighten up, have fun, collaborate, and support not only yourself, but everybody that you love and know. Now, I'm going to just go in and show you a few things that the Activate Abundance Group people may not be interested in for 1 minute, because this is also going to appear in the Patch Me Up Babe Facebook group, and that is that I have started, and I'm actually saying to people, why don't you do this? I've started a folder. Can you see that? I've started a folder, and I put my my certificates here that I've won, and I've got all of the information that I want to know about LifeWave in here. Now this would be a great thing to do for your business with your clients as well. I've also printed up what the patches are and what they do. I've printed up the compensation plan, how many patches you get, what they cost, what the points are. Here's the packages that are available. So if somebody emails and says, how many patches do I get in a silver? And I go, oh, 6. Unless you add X39, then it would be less. So it just makes it really easy to answer questions. And of course, the one that I really love, I have, this is the X39. And these are the 8 things that X39 does. I mean, apart from so many other things. So I'd love you to take a leaf out of my book. I know that you're all leaders and you can do this in your own way, but actually printing up the information so you don't even have to go to your computer if somebody calls you or texts you. You've got it at your fingertips. And in the folder, I've got so many wonderful things. I've actually printed up different protocols. I've printed up the notes that I take during calls like this with David and other people in other webinars and Therese. So that kind of folder really helps you keep control of everything that you're doing and wanting to have in your LifeWave business. Last night, Therese Santos and I hosted an introduction to LifeWave, and it was really succinct, it was powerful, it had a high frequency heart-centered energy to it, very informational, and it will be a fabulous thing for you to share with everybody that you know, and anybody that you think might be interested in the patches, because it's just that basic information. And when I say basic, I mean it's really fascinating. So please share that. There's a copy of the replay in our group. Therese has got copies everywhere, and they are for you to share. And remember, they're for you to replicate too. So we've got a lot of people here who are just natural born leaders and who are learning and wanting to be leaders. So all you have to do is take a leaf out of our book and start doing your own thing with LifeWave. That's all I did, and it's just so much fun because I get to have more time with you. So day 11 so far. Some of you actually, Patricia Pape, thank you for your beautiful money tree. I've got a money tree being made up too, by the way. I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. And your check is in the mail. It's on this site, and the replay is available to you from last night, and the meditation today, which is going to activate and align you with, on your highest possible frequency level, the energy of more wealth, more money, more abundance. And so please join us at 3 p.m. If you can't join us in the Zoom call directly, then know that there definitely will be a replay. I am going to be trying to live stream it into Facebook. I just don't know if Facebook is still allowing us to do this without all sorts of problems at the moment. However, 3 p.m. for the meditation, the replay will be available, and I'm looking forward to this incredible day 11. By the way, a lot of you haven't shared your goals for the month yet. Please go into the group and share what your goals are. I've been incredibly upfront with you, and my next goal, by the way, is to remain executive director for a few months in a row, because once you get to a rank, it's really then up to everybody with you and in your team to support each other in staying where you are. So I'd like to stay paid as, that's my goal, paid as executive director for at least 3 months in a row, which will then take me into presidential director. So my month of more goals are going beyond May, and yours can too. There are no boxes here. I love you, and I can't wait to be with you. I can actually feel this incredible divine energy dropping in now, just getting us ready to bring a very, very high frequency state of beingness into our community, and from our community out into the world. If there's anyone that you know or love that needs healing right now, please get them to register for the meditation, let them know it's happening, and bring them on, and expect miracles. Namaste.